going to show you something a bit different than what we usually do. I've collected a whole lot of recyclable stuff that we can use to make cards. So I've got Coca-Cola labels, I've washed the refill coffee bag, I've got tiny scraps of leather, I've got chocolate wrapper, piece of an old map, another chocolate wrapper, and lots of different papers. So just anything interesting. And what's also really useful is book pages. So you grab an old book, and I'm going to show you how to make really nice cards for Valentine's Day, but they don't just have to be for Valentine's Day. It's quite a nice gift card that can be used for any occasion if you do it in the right colors. So let me show you. So I've taken an A4 sheet of paper, cut it in half, and I'm going to fold it into the card. So there we have a nice stable card. And you don't have to use white, it can be a light color, but if you want to paint around the edges, I suggest white. So what should we do first? I think let's start with a piece of book page. So I've got a page here. I'm roughly seeing the size rectangle I need to cut. And if you're not comfortable with just cutting freehand, you can always draw a pencil line and then cut. I want to do it a bit smaller than that to leave room for my signature. Okay, so that. And then let's do a darker color. Fold my purple piece in half. This is a purple piece of gummed paper. And I want my heart roughly that size. So I'm going to just cut up and around on my folded piece to make a heart. And once again, if you're not happy cutting freehand, you can always just draw it on, as long as you're drawing on the back. I've made it slightly big. Just cutting it a bit smaller. That looks good. And then I'm going to take a piece of my map for this one. So see roughly the size you need. So I'm folding my map. And you can place the heart on there to see roughly how big it is and work out roughly what size you need to cut. And this is what it should look like. Open it up into a heart, put the big one down, the little one down, and then I think what might be nice is a piece of leather over that. So let's do the gluing. So just a regular stick of glue, whatever you've got. Glue your rectangle down of book page. And I'm just showing you an example of what you can do. You can be as creative as you like. You can do 5 different hearts going from smaller to bigger. You don't just have to do 2 or 3 like I'm doing. And then I think to finish it off, let's take a piece of this leather offcut. Fold it just like we did the paper and cut a tiny little heart. What works really well is felt scraps or fabric scraps. So if you've got some patterned fabric, instead of the leather for the last heart, you could do fabric or felt. And it will stick with the regular glue stick. And then what I like to do is do my signature in the bottom right hand corner. Nice and neat and tidy and black fine liner. And along the bottom of the page I'll do these little stitches. And along the top. And there you have it. That's a really nice gift card or Valentine's card.